AI versus the housing market, the machine learning revolution in real estate. What if someone could see the housing market before it moves, not react to it, not analyze it after the fact, but predict it months in advance? Right now, artificial intelligence is doing exactly that, using data most people don't even realize exists. And the scariest part? Some investors are already using it to stay steps ahead of everyone else. If you want to stay ahead of trends like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because what you're about to learn could completely change how you see the housing market. Part 1. The new eyes of the market. The housing market is no longer driven by simple numbers on a spreadsheet. It's driven by data at a massive scale. Today, neural networks are analyzing millions of data points simultaneously, not just prices or interest rates, but entirely new layers of information. Satellite imagery is now being used to track construction activity in real time. AI can detect new developments before official reports are even released. It can measure build speed, track project completion, and identify where supply is quietly expanding. But that's only part of the picture. AI also reads human behavior, what people are saying online, what they're searching for, how they feel about buying or selling homes. Confidence, fear, hesitation, all of it becomes data. All of it becomes signals. The housing market is no longer something we simply observe. It's something machines are constantly watching every second from every angle. Part 2. From reaction to prediction. For decades, the housing market operated on a delay. Reports came out after the fact. Prices had already moved, trends had already formed, and by the time analysts understood what was happening, it was often too late. But AI is changing that completely. We are now entering a predictive era. Machine learning models don't just analyze the past, they anticipate the future. By detecting subtle shifts in behavior, AI can identify when a market is beginning to cool, sometimes up to 3 months before it becomes obvious. Small changes in demand, slight increases in inventory, minor drops in buyer activity. Individually, they seem insignificant, but together they form patterns, and patterns are where AI thrives. While humans may still see a strong market, AI may already see the slowdown forming. And in real estate, being early isn't an advantage, it's everything. Part 3. The invisible advantage. But this is where the game changes, because not everyone has access to this level of intelligence. Institutional investors, hedge funds, major firms, and large financial players are already using proprietary AI systems. These tools are private, highly advanced, and built on exclusive datasets. They don't just analyze the market, they get ahead of it. They identify high-growth corridors before they become obvious. They detect rising demand in specific neighborhoods. They spot early price acceleration and move before the crowd. In simple terms, they front-run the market. By the time the average buyer notices a hot area, institutions may already be deeply invested. Prices rise faster, inventory shrinks, opportunities disappear. This creates a new reality in real estate, one where speed and data determine who wins and who gets left behind. Part 4. The real shift. This isn't just innovation, it's transformation. The housing market is no longer purely human-driven, it is becoming machine-influenced. Decisions are shaped by algorithms, patterns are discovered by AI, opportunities are captured in milliseconds. The question is no longer, where is the market going? The real question is, who sees it first? Because in this new system, the advantage doesn't belong to the smartest investor, it belongs to the fastest system. Part 5. The real lesson. Artificial intelligence is not a crystal ball. It cannot predict the future with perfect accuracy, but it is changing the rules of the game. It's turning real estate into a race, not just of money, but of information. And right now, that race is uneven. Some players operate with deeper insights, faster analysis, more powerful tools, while others are still relying on outdated signals. The real risk isn't just another housing bubble, it's a widening gap between those who see the signals early and those who see them too late. Because when access to information becomes unequal, so do the outcomes. So the next time you see housing prices rising, ask yourself, is this real demand, or is it being driven by something you can't see? Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the next major shift, because the future of real estate is already being written by machines.